Hey friends, it's been a while since I've done a reading vlog. I just showered, I'm all cozy in bed, and I'm gonna start Lost and Lassoed. This is probably one of my most anticipated reads of the year. I feel like this one and the Emily Henry one were at the top of my list because I loved Done and Dusted. I loved Swift and Saddled because I wasn't sure if the second one would live up to the first one, and it did for me. Those are both like 5-star reads for me. I own both of those in paperback. I need to get this copy, but until then I was like, I need to get it on my iPad so I can at least go ahead and read it. And since I think this is gonna be a good one, I want to do like a positive reading vlog instead of shitting on books that I didn't really like that much. So yeah, I'm gonna start digging into this, and I'll let you know how it goes. I feel like Lyla Sage does an incredible job at creating characters that like I personally can relate to a lot. Because I related a lot to Emmy in the first one, and then I related a lot to both Wes and Ida in the second one. I can already tell that I'm going to relate a lot to Teddy, which I could tell a little bit in the other books, but now you're really getting into her head. Because she's talking about how she likes clothes, and she likes feeling good and putting on an outfit that's nice, makes her feel confident, even if she's just going and like picking up trash like she's doing, helping clean up at Devil's Boot. But we got our first Teddy Gus interaction, which is only a couple of words, but you just know when their first reaction or like first interaction is, "Hey porn stash, nice of you to join us," and then he replies with, "Fuck off, Theodora." You know it's gonna be fucking good. And he flips her off, and she says, "I hoped he'd get eaten by a demon." And yeah, I just think that's a really great opening for this. And I'm really excited for their fun banter throughout this book. Oh my god, is this gonna be where he's been secretly in love with her this whole time? And it's just been like playing along with their fighting? Because I'm on the first chapter from his point of view. And he says, "Even though I loathe to admit it, Teddy was a knockout. When Emmy and Teddy graduated from college, Teddy wore this dark green dress that just ... never mind." So he's been thinking about her since they graduated college. And at this part, they're locked in a closet together on accident. And she goes, "Are you afraid of the dark, Gussie?" And he goes, "No, but if I remember correctly, you are." Like, come on. Like, they swear that they hate each other, but they know literally everything about each other. Yeah. Oh my god, I am Teddy. Teddy is me. Because she's talking about how she's feeling left behind. Because she used to be like ahead of everyone, and everyone came to her for advice and stuff. And now she feels like she's behind everyone else. Which, she's 28, I'm 22. We're in different parts of our lives. But like, I feel like I'm in that post-grad purgatory. Of like not really knowing what I want to do, and seeing people my age who already know what they're doing or like what they want to do and working towards it is having me feel like kind of that way. And then on the next page she's saying, "I told myself not to cry. I didn't like crying. I didn't like seeing my world through watery and swollen eyes. There's nothing wrong with crying. I've spent a lot of time comforting others, telling them it's okay to cry, but for some reason I've never been able to allow myself that same courtesy." And oh my god, is that me for real? I wrote like a whole like poem essay thing in college about like me not liking to cry. I don't know, there's just something about it that like I feel like I can just bottle everything down and then not cry, which isn't good for you. But I'm definitely relating a lot to Teddy already, and I just, this is gonna be a 5-star read, I can tell you that right now. Oh my god, she just got let go from her job like kind of last minute notice, and that's basically what just happened to me. I had a little bit more of a notice though, so. But like right now, I'm in this weird in between period of like, I am having to wait to start my other job because like it's another bookstore that's trying to open and it's not open just yet. So like I've been doing some work from home stuff, but I've kind of been like stuck at the house. And so like for her to kind of be going through like what I'm going through, oh, I'm kind of speechless. Like, of course, this is basically the first book that I've read, because I've been going through like some mental health stuff and a reading slump, and I haven't wanted to read, and this is the first book I pick up, and she's going through the same thing as me. Am I gonna cry? I hope not. I'm already like blushing so much. I'm only on chapter 13. Let's see how far. I'm 29% of the way in. And I'm blushing and kicking my feet, and they're just talking to me. Literally, it was her first day babysitting. And so it was her first night staying there, and they're just talking on the couch, and I'm like, ee. I can read the smut, stone-faced. As soon as they start, she was calling him daddy, because I mean he's literally a father. So like to bother him, she's like, good night, daddy, and I'm like, hee. Man, I love Lyla Sage. Gus just like defended her. He was like, she's not irresponsible. And he's like looking at her from across the diner. Oh, it's like each book, the couples make me like kick my feet even more. Man, I just want to live in this world forever. That would be really nice. Let's see. 34%. Only been reading for like an hour, maybe? Not bad. Oh my god, I feel like my little cheeks are red. I've been like smiling. Yeah, I love this book so far. These men that Lyla Sage writes, he just took care of her when she had a really bad first day of her period. And then he freaking carried her to bed. Because he's like, well, she might get cold once the heating pad turns off. And she's just on the couch. So we carried her to the spare room. I can't do this. It's like too cute. Oh my god. Oh, these writer boys, they're just something else. I love them. God. Oh my god, they're playing Twister right now. Are you kidding? Oh, okay. I'm gonna try to like read and hold my phone for a second. Cause oh my god, this is gonna like this is just, I don't know why. I feel like a lot of people relate to that though. Like you read the silly little moments and you get all blushy, and then you're reading smut and you're just like, it's just, oh my god, they're so cute. Okay. Oh, her butt's rubbing up against him. And he's like, freak, these sweatpants are not gonna cover up anything that happens. Ooh. He faked a fall. What I didn't expect was Teddy going down with me. He says, I wanted to kiss her. Pretty steamy without it being like overly steamy. Okay. How far am I? 45%. I'm hoping things get spicy soon. happening. It's happening. It's happening. She's like, no kissing though. Because it says, wait on. I can't get rejected again because I just can't do that again. Again? Anyways. But he's like, but can I touch you? And she's like, yeah. He's called her baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. They were just about to, and she changed her mind. Which, like, fair, valid. Always okay to change your mind. But Lyla Sage, you are such a tease, girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. It just had a flashback of, like, what she meant by, like, I can't get rejected again. Because, like, it says 7 years ago, so I don't even know how old they both were at that point. But they kissed at the bar. And then he was like, pretend this never happened. So they could have been a thing. And that's probably why she, like, that makes sense why she's so adamant about, like, I'm always going to be like this to him. And I'm not going to try to, like, forgive him, be nice to him, whatever, even though Emmy wants me to. Because she's, like, hurt from that rejection, which, like, valid. I'm 49% of the way through. My god. I just need them to be happy. I need everyone in this universe to be happy all the time. Or I'll be sad. They just kissed. They just kissed. For real. Cause he was like, just let me kiss you once. And she's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then she goes, just don't walk away again. Oh. But I need them to fall in love and be happy, which I know that's what is gonna happen, but it's just not there yet. And I need it to be there now. Oh. They're just so cute together. And I love all their bantering. I didn't know what I was doing, but I like doing it with Teddy. My god. How do they just keep getting better? Oh my god. Oh, okay. So, after they kissed, the horse vet or whatever, I guess just vet, doesn't have to be horse vet, but he was there for the horses. Anyways, the vet and Teddy had, like, a little fling previously, and she was still kind of, like, flirting. She didn't mean it because she just wanted the vet to take care of her horse. But Gus saw and got really jealous, and now she, like, barged in his room. She's like, why are you ignoring me? And he's like, because you're flirting with another guy. And now it's like, ooh. Honestly, a good hate fuck in books like these. Not that they really hate each other, but, like, just to get out some of that tension. Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh, do you want me to do this? Always good to ask consent. I like that he calls her Teddy Baby. I think that's so cute. Are you offering me a mustache ride? I forgot he's got the stash going on. Not the saddle up, baby. Take your stupid pants off, August. I love the name August. Oh. I really like them. Oh my god, I'm like tearing up a little bit because Teddy's dad Hank had a heart attack, and it was right after she got done getting freaky with Gus, and so he takes her to the hospital. And then after a little bit, Emmy comes in and she's like, okay, you guys need to go and like get some rest. I'll be here until you get back. And so he takes her home, and she accidentally says out loud, don't cry, Teddy, because she's been telling herself, don't cry, you're good, in her head. And she says it out loud, and he goes, you can cry, Teddy, I've got you. And like, I don't know, that kind of reminds me of me and my boyfriend, because I mean, I hate crying, and I don't like to cry. I feel stupid when I cry. And so like, I know how important it is to have somebody. Wait, hold on. There he is. There's the boy. He's been laying at Mommy's feet. But to have somebody who like doesn't judge your emotions and like helps you talk out your emotions and just get everything out in a healthy way is so important. And so like for her to have that and have someone who's taking care of her, it's so wholesome, and I love that for them. And I just love these characters so much. My eyes are like slightly misty, but no crying, just some teary eyes. I'm now 89% of the way done. Is that right? Yeah. So it's been a little bit since I've updated. She rolled the bowl like the badass she is. They got freaky with it in the kitchen. And then Cam finally came home, so she left. And she's been painting on the garage at her dad's house, and she ended up she didn't even know what it was. Her dad recognized it, but she didn't. She painted the view from Gus's back porch. And everyone's like, Teddy, you love him. You're allowed to move on from this house. You're allowed to like do your own thing. And now like, I think it's getting to the point where they're about to admit their feelings, and I'm so excited. And Teddy and Riley have been picking flowers from a book. And there's one more they were looking for, and Gus and his dad found the last flower. Oh, it's all just so wholesome. And I just love this book. I think this one's my favorite. Actually, there's no think. This one's my favorite. I just finished. I know I said it was going to come back, but by the time they confessed their love, like the next chapter was the epilogue, so I was like, okay, I'll just finish it. So precious. So wholesome. I love the little family they made for themselves. And I just love all these characters and how deeply intertwined and connected they all are. And that plot twist, I mean, I think we all kind of knew what the last book was going to be. We all knew it was going to be Cam and Dusty from that little tease in the last book. But for the end to be like, he called off the wedding, part of me is like, because I thought it was going to be her that called off the wedding, but for it to be him, that's tea, and I was not prepared for that. There is a little, like, teaser, blurb, excerpt, yep, that's the word, for the next book, which I'm going to read, but I just wanted to, like, wrap up all my thoughts. Oh, my God. I've been just, like, bed rotting for the last, 2 hours, because I would stop. I was watching YouTube in the background, so I'd stop, watch my little YouTube videos, scroll on my phone a little bit, and then go back to reading. Oh, I just want to, like, hug this book. And I for sure need to get a hardback copy of it. Well, paperback, but like physical copy of it. And I do want to go see Lyla Sage at some point because I was supposed to go see her for Swift and Saddled. And that event got canceled. And it crushed my spirit. But hopefully maybe I can go for either this book or the last book. I for sure want to go see her and meet her and get her to autograph my books while she's doing the Rebel Blue stuff, just because these books mean a lot to me. And I just feel really connected to them and the characters, and I love them so much. And so, yeah, I think that's my top read of the year, actually. I think this is my favorite. Definitely in the top 3. If not, I would have to think about it. But 5 stars. Loved it. Adored it. Lyla Sage is everything to me. Her characters are everything to me. And yeah, that's really it. I'm excited for the last book. And I think, didn't she say there's going to be another book or like novella maybe with the dad's story? I'd have to look that up. But I know she's also working on like a whole new series too. So I'm excited to see what Lyla Sage's future holds with wrapping up this series and starting a new one. But yeah, that's really it. Thanks for coming with me as I read a very anticipated read for 2024. I'm so glad I loved it. It would have been so heartbreaking if I didn't. But I kind of knew I was going to love it because I love Lyla Sage and Rebel Blue Ranch. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you whenever I make another video. Bye, guys.